where love goes, there is also misery.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Tijuana. If you're new, welcome. Please stick around. If you're not new and you watched any of the 2 videos that I've put out in the last 2 years, then welcome back and thank you for staying subscribed. It's been a while since I've made any kind of video, but it's been really busy and I've been really lazy and I haven't had like the right equipment and stuff, but I'm, back here to stay hopefully. This video specifically though is to talk about my experience with the Generation Beauty Conference here in Toronto. It was a week ago on the 24th and the 25th. Basically it's a huge makeup conference where they get like all these brands and they come together and they're all in this convocation hall, and you can walk around and like see different things, see the products that they're planning on launching, get a little quick demo on like how to use a product or something like that. And I was fortunate enough to actually see an ad on Facebook one night. How I came across it, I feel like they haven't really done that much with like the advertising here in Toronto, which is kind of sad because I feel like we don't really have a lot of conferences like in like LA or like just the US in general. They've got BeautyCon, they've got, what is it, there's just a whole lot of stuff that we don't have. So I feel like if they had done a little bit more promotion, there would have been more people. But anyways, I was able to go. I convinced one of my friends to go with me, which is very hard, but nevertheless she didn't regret it. And for me, it was the first time I'd ever been to something like that. We don't have these kind of things where I'm from, and I'm from Jamaica. Like, shout out to all my Jamaicans. It was quite an experience in the sense that like you really got to like take advantage of all the discounts and like put your name out there. You're meeting a ton of people who are so into makeup and into the beauty industry like you are. I'm assuming if you're going, unless you're just going for free products, which is totally fine because that's why I went. Also, like just being able to just like be in that space and be around people who are just as excited to be there as you are was quite an experience. Like, it was actually remarkable. It was probably one of the best things I've done since I've been in Canada, and I've been here for like what, 3 years. It's a 2-day conference. On the first day, you go, you sign up, you get one of these little, you put your name on it, and you can like write your Instagram handle or whatever. It's just like your like registration card. Then they give you this thing. It has all the brands that are gonna be at the event. And you can actually walk around and go to each booth, and they will take it and give you like a product or whatever, or like a, I don't know, like a makeover or something, but then they give you like a product also. So there were 28 booths in all. I also gave you like a swag bag. So there's like this. So everybody who attended the conference and bought one of those tickets got one of these, and they said that it's worth over $200, which is great considering that you pay somewhere along the lines of like $169 for the tickets. I got mine on sale, so I paid like $117. We're giving early access as well, but I wasn't interested in that because the conference started at 11 and you had to be there at 10 in order to like take advantage of the early access. And because my lazy ass wasn't planning on getting out of bed any earlier than I had to, I decided to skip that. That was an extra $40. I liked it for the most part, to be honest. Like, it was, if you see me looking down, it's because I have one of these little to-do list thingies tell me what I need to touch on. I just made some notes. But basically, you got the day pass, you went in, you visited all the booths, you joined the lines up. The lines, I heard last year that the lines were like anywhere between 30 minutes to like 4 hours. I didn't have that problem this year. So I don't know if it was because I'm smart, but I never waited in a line more than 45 minutes. Like, just completely, I don't care what you were giving out. You could have been giving out your entire collection. I was not about to stand in a line for more than 45 minutes. And the 45-minute line was Smashbox, and they really disappointed. I'm just gonna be honest right now. I'm about to go in on them a little bit later, but I was really disappointed with the Smashbox line, especially because that was the longest I waited in a line the entire weekend. They had people like standing up and holding up little signs that told you like how long it was going to take for you to get to the front of the line. So I think that if you want to visit all the lines, you would, choose the ones that are like 10 minutes, 5 minutes, get what you need to get, and then move on to the next line. Now, MAC was a complete disaster the entire weekend in terms of the line. It was so long. Like, the first day, we didn't even get to go to MAC the first day because it was just so long. And then the second day, it still took us like, I want to say 30 minutes to get to the front of the line. But with MAC, I ended up staying in their booth way longer than any other booth because they had like this wall that you could like ride on and like do some stuff, which is kind of great. And then we also waited until like pretty much the end of the day to visit MAC because we wanted to make sure that like we hit all the booths and that we didn't like end up like spending all that time in that line. Now really quickly, I'm gonna go through what each booth gave us, but first I'm going to tell you what they gave us in the swag bag. So let's see, there was a Eva Main Magic 10-in-1 primer from Eva NYC, I think. Yeah. They also gave us, Marc Anthony gave us coconut oil and shea butter hairspray, which I doubt will do anything for my hair. But Pure Lease gave us a BB cream, tinted moist cream with SPF 30, which is great, but I'm also not that shade, so I don't think this is gonna work for me either. Essence gave us the Get Big Lashes, which I heard is a really good like drugstore mascara, but never tried it. I'm excited to try it. Pop gave us their Kajol pen in, I think it's inky purple. MAC gave out a lipstick in a pretty interesting shade. I don't think this is something that I would have gone to the store and picked up for myself, but as you can see, it's quite, I want to say exotic. If I'm not mistaken, this sponge beauty blender thing is from Pure. There's no name on it, so like I don't know. Pixi gave us their and the Silky eye pencil. So waterproof eye pencil in some kind of like goldish Briogeo color, which gave us a Riscaro Milk Reparative leave-in conditioning spray, which again I don't think is gonna work for me. Come on. CoverGirl Melting Pout in 125, which is this really nice red color. Very excited to use this one. I heard the tip of it looks a lot like the Too Faced Melted, which Ciara gave us one of their liquid velvet lipsticks in, this is Pinup, just with this really nice color. Gome gave us hair ties thingies. I was very skeptical about like whether or not this was going to be able to hold my braids, but it actually stretches pretty far, so I feel like this is the good thing to get. The Smashbox gave us one of their, okay, there's no thingy on this, but one of their lipsticks, and this is actually, this feels so good on your lips. Like I tried it at the booth and like it was butter. It felt so good and it lasts so long. From IGK we got some kind of coconut oil gel thing that I'm probably not going to use. That's totally fine. Dirty Little Secret gave us, what is this? A liquid lipstick? No, lip gloss in this peachy nude color. This is from Dirty Little Secret. Luxie gave us their 237 blending brush, which is just a small blending brush. This Absolute New York cotton candy liner in blue. Benefit gave us their real tinted primer for your brows, I think, or oh, never mind, they're for your lashes. I'll be trying this one. Derme gave us vitamin C serum, concentrated serum, and Skin Fix daily lotion for healthy skin. There's a couple more stuff. OGX gave us Nourishing Coconut Milk Shampoo, which I put in this little bag, which is great because last thing you want is to spill shampoo all over your products. Moda gave us a complexion brush in the bag, which I also got from their booth when I spun the wheel, which is kind of annoying because now I have two, but you know, you never have too many brushes, or I could just give them away. That works too. Dr. Belmere gave us Soothing Gauze Sheet Mask, which I've never really heard of this brand before, so I'm kind of excited to try this as well. Soné gave us Purifying Black Charcoal Mask, which y'all know I like a lot. If you follow me on Snapchat, you should follow me on Snapchat. It's Akuhah, that's Akuhah. You can see all the stuff that I don't post on my YouTube. Physicians Formula gave us this little bag with their name on it thingy, and in the bag came eyeshadow primer duos. There's two of them. I'm gonna try this because I've tried the one from e.l.f. and I think it sucks, so I've been looking for a new eyeshadow primer. And then Glam Glow gave us this Volcasmic Matte Glow Moisturizer, which is just like this little thing right here. Hello, no. So that's it for what came in the glam bag, like the goodie bag that you get as long as you purchase it. Next, I'm gonna go really quickly through all the things that you could have collected at the booth. I'm gonna be using this thing as reference, and I tell you, like, from right now, we hit all the booths except for Purlisse because they ran out of samples, which was kind of annoying. But I'm gonna give you a quick synopsis of like what happened at each booth, if I can remember, and like how much I'd give them out of like 5, and based on the products that they give and just like the atmosphere that was at their booth. So we'll start with Skin Fix. They gave you lip repair balm, and it looks like it's a full size, and they gave you a foaming clay cleanser like that. I don't know how people do this. So I really like their booth because the line was super short. I don't know if it's because they didn't really, like, there wasn't really much that you could do with that. You just grab what you need to do and then run. The line was super short. There was a wheel that you spun to like get one of the 4 products. I spun, but I got this thing that I didn't want, and then I was like, no, I didn't want that one, and she was like, okay, which one did you want? So I told her I wanted this one, and she gave it to me. So that makes me want to give them like a 5 in my book because they did pretty well in terms of line and like atmosphere, and then we were able to like move on to another booth. Benefit had the prettiest setup out of all of them. Benefit knows packaging. Benefit knows how to market themselves. They are beautiful. They're gorgeous. You went there, you could get your brows done. You could play this little game where like you match the brow shape to like the style. And then you could play this other one where you did something else and you could enter to win something. I don't really care about all those drawers or whatever. Like, all I knew was that I wanted to get some. So I got my brows done. The girls there were super nice. Like, it was really nice. The line was super short. Probably took like 3 minutes to get to the front. And they gave us the Bravo conditioning primer, which, I mean, I don't really use conditioning primer on my brows or whatever, so like I'm open to trying anything besides it's free. I don't really care. Eva NYC, listen, y'all tried it, okay? Y'all absolutely tried it. This is what they gave us: a moist hair towelette. But why though? Ciara gave us, Ciara boot was fun. So you went through the line. You got to talk to the creator, I forgot her name, but like got to talk to her about the products that were being launched in August. Then you like went to get like your glam on. So like there were girls like using the products to like highlight you and put on some blush and like, you know, glow up. And then there was a whole like photo shoot station where you could like take photos. There was like a fan wind machine. It was great. There was ring lights set up all around the place that you could go and take selfies if you wanted to. It was pretty great. And then after all of that, you went back to talk to the owner, and then like you got to choose between one of 3 products. I think there was a liner, a bronzer, and a lipstick. Now, their bronzer was not even like my highlight shade. Like, no honey, y'all try it. Y'all need to be out here for these black girls. Like, I don't know who you think you're bronzing with that, but it's not me or any of my friends. So I ended up choosing the liner. But I was there for so long, I was chatting her up that she was like, do you want to try the lipstick? So I was like, yeah, sure, why not? So she gave me this lipstick, which is some kind of nude lipstick. It's exactly the one that they gave you in the swag bag, but this one is Swoon and that one was Pinup. So it's like, this one's like a lighter peach shade. I have 2 of those. Pure, their line was super short as well. There's a lady trying to sell me some kind of eyelashes that were not available in Canada, but I was not here for that. I was here to get my freebie and leave. Pure was pretty short, maybe about 2 minutes. Ended up getting their super fully charged Pure mascara, which I've heard a lot about, so I'm very excited to try it for myself. Essence, their booth was pretty fun. Didn't have to wait in line very long. They had this thing where like you picked a card and then you put it behind the machine thingy, and then it showed you like which one of the bags you would get. There was like lips, eyes, nail polish, I think mascara, and like something else. And then there was one card that where if you got that card, you could pick from all 5 of the bags, which was kind of great. I didn't get that card, but the girl in front of me got it, and my friend behind me got it, so I was really pissed off. But I ended up getting a lipstick because I picked the lipstick bag. No, this is not the lipstick that they gave me. This is actually the lipstick that I bought, and I know it's such a weird color, but like I'm kind of excited to try this out. It's very centric, and I think that the fact that MAC gave us that lipstick, I was like, maybe I should try something else. Like I always go for like berry tones, fuchsias, like very like bright pinks and whatever. So I want to try something new, branching out of my comfort zone a little bit. Okay, so this is what I bought. I will try to find the other one that I didn't buy and show you. So gave us Donkey Milk Sleeping Mask, which is this thing here. I'm not sure what this is or why it's called Donkey Milk, but I'm gonna try it and tell y'all the tea on that one. IKJ More Texture Hairspray that I'm never gonna use. I'm probably gonna send these to somebody who probably needs them. Glam Glow came through. They did the Super Cleanse Daily Clearing Cleansing Mask, which is like their mud to foam mask. I was kinda wanting to try their super mud mask, but you know, this is what they gave us, so I'm gonna try it out. Maybe if my budget allows it in a couple months, I might try that one. I'm broke, y'all. I'm absolutely broke. Pixi gave us this flower crown that I don't have, that I wanted to use in this video, but whatever, I forgot it. They gave us a liner, and I think this is just like the same liner that they gave us, but just in a different shade. Which one's more like a peachy coral than like the other one, which was like more brown gold. And Shea Butter Lip Balm. I never say no to lip balm, and it's so pretty. Like, it's actually the prettiest. CoverGirl was also a great booth. You could get yourself swatched for their new foundation. It's some kind of elixir thing that I can't remember the name of. So you could go in, you could take the photos, do all this stuff. There's this girl taking photos of people. Then you spun the wheel, and you could win either one of the lipstick thingies that I showed you earlier, or a mascara, or something else that I can't remember. I ended up spinning and getting the mascara, which is, I think, upside down, Total Tease. So I'm excited to try this out. Marc Anthony Coconut Oil Shea Butter Deep Conditioning Treatment. I'm here for this. This seems like something that would work for my hair. Extra Hold Hairspray. I don't think so. Hair Dry Shampoo. No, honey. I just wash my hair whenever it needs to be washed. That's what I do. Absolute New York gave us lip liner and a lipstick. Their booth was kind of great too. Marc Anthony, you could actually like take this video of yourself, which is pretty great. It's on my Instagram if you want to check it out, where you just like you're just holding their products and you're just like dancing around. There's a bubble machine, just like literally my 2-year-old fantasy come true. And Absolute, you got cotton candy, and you got to roll some dies, and then like you were able to get the product that it landed on. Again, I landed on something that I didn't want, but I'd been talking to the girl for so long that she was just like, which one do you want? Here you go. I like their booth a lot because of that. Nude Sticks. Oh no, what did I do with this? Oh well. They gave you a case. You had to like post on majority of these brands, like Instagram. You had to like go follow them and like make a post or whatever, but considering that you're getting like free products, like that's the least you can do. Like there was nothing that I had to do that was like too much really. So absolutely loved all of them. Nude Sticks gave us a choice between I think 6 of their new lip colors. This one was my favorite. This one is called Vino, which is really pretty wine red thing. Dries matte, which is great, and it doesn't transfer at all. So they had us like do that, and this is the sharpener, and then they just gave us a little case with a mirror inside of it, which is great. Moda, again with the complexion brush. I spun the wheel and it landed on that one, and I really wanted a different one, but I didn't realize at the time that like my brush in my bag was the same one, or else I would have probably asked to trade, but there was like, I didn't realize. So here I am with 2 of these. OGX, I didn't stay very long in their booth. We just grabbed this and run. It was a vitamin E shampoo and conditioner in like sample size. Dr. Belmore, their booth was actually kind of great because like they did like thingy on your skin. I forgot what it's called, but like if you go to Sephora to get your foundation matched, like that's the thing that they use. And if you go to like their skincare department, like that's what they would use to like tell you about like your skin. So that's what they had at their booth, and there was 2 of them, and they like took that little scan of your skin and told you like what kind of areas you need to work on, whether it's like dry skin or like pores or texture or whatever. And then they gave you like a customizable packet with like some of their products that they would like use for those things. But for me, I didn't want that thing on my face because it had been on everybody's face. So I just told her like I had oily skin, very sensitive skin and acne prone. So she just like really quickly gave me stuff. I didn't really check to see if me and my friend got the same stuff because I feel like they didn't really customize. They just gave you something. They just wanted you to feel special. So I was like, yeah, like it's customized, but it's not. They gave you like a bunch of samples and like a booklet to like go on their website and order. And we're coming up on the last couple of brands. Physicians Formula gave you a butter blush and a bronzer. Now, I didn't get this originally, but the one I got, I didn't like it, so I ended up trading with somebody, and like she could totally bronze with that and I couldn't. So this is their Natural Glow Blush. Yeah. This is their, okay, I'm not gonna try to pronounce that. Briogeo, B-R-I-O-G-E-O. They made you like make your own custom hair mask, which is great because they had all these serums and they would tell you like what each of them does. So whether like your hair is dry or, you know, like you have dandruff or anything like that. So I forgot what I chose, but it was some kind of Daikon extract seed and like shea butter. So I ended up like making a mask, and the girl, again, I chatted her up so much that she made me 2 of them. So now I have 2, which I think is great because to do my hair, I feel like I'll have to use both of them. I also gave you this little phone case sticker thing that says life is too short to have boring hair. Derma-E, sorry, that's the brand, Derma-E. They give you a headband, it says Derma-E. I'm guessing that's to put your hair back when you're washing your face. And they gave you their Radiant Glow Face Oil with jojoba, argan, and sea buckthorn oils, which is like full size, which is great. Because I feel like a lot of the times when I get stuff in my Ipsy bag, like I can't really like test them out because, you know, 5 uses and then they're done, and like I don't really know if it's worth buying it. So I'm glad that they gave us like a full size. They had a henna booth, which was great because I got to do my henna, which is almost gone now. But that was a pretty fun experience, and I ended up like talking with the representatives, talking about, you know, different serums that would be great for my skin type and just all that stuff. And then they had a contest where you had to like take a photo with their statue of some girl and then post it on Instagram, and they like every hour they were giving away a full-size like vitamin C serum. I tested it out. It was very smooth, very nice. Like I really wanted it. I was contemplating whether or not like my 30% off coupon would be like worth buying it. So I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna think about it and then I'm gonna buy it if like I think it's worth it. Didn't have to because I was actually their first winner. So I ended up getting a full size of the vitamin C renewing moisturizer, which probiotics and okay, I can't pronounce that. I'm very excited to try this out because like vitamin C is what I use for my dark spots. I know you can't really see them, but I have a lot of dark spots, pigmentation from like acne. Very, very excited to try that. NYX was about the same thing. You posted a photo on your Instagram tagging them, and they gave you a full-size highlighter palette. I haven't tried any of these products out yet, but they all look really pretty, not just as like highlighter shades, but as like eyeshadow as well. Because, you know, if products can double as like anything else, then you should do that. That hair people that I forgot, Brogeo or something like that, gave us one of these. Their line was pretty short as well. Smashbox though, let's talk Smashbox. All right, let's talk. So I waited in line for 45 minutes because Smashbox is a brand that I'm familiar with, like I'm here for, like I love their products. So I waited in line and I got to the front, and the lady gave me this. Like, look at this. Do you see this? This is like Photo Finish Foundation Primer. 0.25 fluid ounces. Okay. But I waited 45 minutes. So you just, this is it? I was very disappointed with, to be honest. Like, their sample was not here for it at all. But their makeup girls were doing the lip art, which was amazing. I went both days. I didn't have to join the line the second day, and like I really enjoyed that. Like the girls are really friendly, like their makeup artists were really friendly, like the atmosphere around their booth was really well, but I really was disappointed with like their product that they gave out. And then Luxie, they were the next one I had to like talk to. Ended up like speaking with one of their managers. I was like, got to the front of the line, day 2, at 11:30, it started at 11, day 2, 11:30, they were out of samples. Like, they closed their line 45 minutes early the day before, so I wasn't able to like go and see what they had or like get any of the products. So day 2, we said, okay, let's go to Luxie first, because I actually want to get something from them, because I really love their brushes. I get them in my Ipsy bag all the time, and like I really, really like how they're made and just like how well they blend out product. So I went, and they were like, oh, sorry, we ran out of the brushes that like we were giving yesterday, so we're giving out a spoolie. Excuse me, I can get that from Sephora's. Like, I can literally go in and take a couple of their sample freebie thingies on the counters. Like, I don't need a spoolie. So I'm very, disappointed. Not only that though, we get to the front of the line and then they're like, oh, sorry, we're out of spoolies. And I'm like, okay, no, I don't think so. I'm not okay with this. So I ended up like talking with one of the girls and being like, well, how is it that you guys ran out of stuff when like you know how many people bought tickets? You should know how many samples, and it's not like people just come by and like take stuff. Like, you have to get your card marked or else you can't get a product. So they were like, no, Ipsy actually tells us like an estimate of like how many tickets have been sold, and they asked us to ship our products like a month early, so like we don't, like, it's not our fault that we're out. So I'm like, okay, I understand that. About an hour later, like, I went to talk to the announcer girl, whose name I totally forgot, but I will put her name in the description box. She, like, I was telling her about it, and she was like, yeah, like, sorry about that, if there's anything that we could do for you. About, like, 30 minutes later, after we'd gone to the Pop Beauty booth, they actually like got more brushes. It looks like Ipsy gave them some of the ones that were in the glam bags, which is great. But it turns out to be the exact same brush that came in your swag bag. So I'm not disappointed as much, but like, I'm like, y'all need to get your shit together for next year, okay? Just like completely, you need to talk about like how much products you need to order in order to like make sure that every person that purchases a ticket can get like a product, because it's expensive. Like, it's hella expensive. I'm in university, I can't afford that. Like, this was like a sacrifice that needed to be made in order for me to like, be here. So y'all need to get your shit together. Pop Beauty gave us a face magnet primer, which I never heard of this brand before, but their girls were super nice. You talked to them, you got your face touched up, you got to take photos. I gave you a travel size brush set, which I'm excited to use because I always need travel size brushes. And they also gave you another one of their Kajol pen, and this is also in inky purple, so I again have 2 of those. And then MAC gave you Retro Matte liquid liner. No, sorry. Retro Matte liquid liqueur, and there was 3 different shades to try, and I like chose this one because, and then they gave you like, you could choose matching liner, but I chose a brown liner because I don't really have one of these except for like the one that I have. And Dirty Little Secret, which I gotta say, props to their packaging, because we're like, oh my god, like their packaging is so like uniform and just like so boring. But if you think about it, like the whole point is that the product is a secret, so like props for that. I get it. And they gave us like some pretty weird shades of lipstick, but we were able to trade with like a bunch of other people, and I ended up getting this lipstick in trade. I had like a gray one, no, I had like a brown one before, which is really nice, but my friend Cynthia really wanted that one, so I gave that to her, and I got this. Totally forgot that I was gonna show you guys what I actually purchased. I didn't make a lot of purchases at Gen Beauty, only because like day one I wanted to like not make any rush purchases. I wanted to really think about it because everything was really expensive. I know that they're giving you like discounts and whatever % off, but it's still a lot of money, and like I'm broke, like we live in the broke life, like we balling on a budget, all right? So I only bought like a couple stuff. From Pixi, I got this shirt that says, sorry, not Pixi, Luxie. So from Luxie, I got this shirt that says wake up and makeup. And I also got the same one in like a gym style top. In the gym style, it says the same thing. It just says wake up and makeup. And then from Essence, I got 3 different mascaras, because you know what, I think you can never have too many mascaras if I'm being honest. I got their Get Big Lashes mascara. I also got their Lash Princess, which is such a nice packaging. This is really nice, this is pretty. I got their I Love Extreme mascara. I also got, wait, I showed you guys the lipstick I got already. So this is the lipstick I actually got from their booth. It's just a red lipstick, and I like that it's not like a cherry red, it's more like a deep red. And then I also got one of their All About Roses eyeshadow palette. I want to test out like their like how pigmented their shadows are, like whatever. So because I really like their, what's it, nude eyes or whatever, or how to make nude eyes, I don't know what the palette is called, but I've heard some mixed reviews on it, and I don't really know if like I'm willing to spend that money on it if like it's not a good palette. Let's see what it looks like. Huh? It's whoa, it's actually really pigmented. Very excited to try this palette actually. Oh, I can already tell you right now that like there's no like separation in the grooves, so when you like swatch a color, like it just goes on to the other one, which is kind of annoying, but that's a flaw in packaging, not a flaw with the product. But yeah, that's what I bought, and I think that's about it, to be honest. So overall, I want to say that like it was totally worth the money. Like the lines were not that long, and I know that everybody's gonna be like, yeah, but the ones in San Francisco and like New York is like so much better. Yeah, they've been doing that for years. They've had time to practice and to like perfect like exactly like how they need to organize the booths and like make things run smoothly. This is just their second year in Toronto, so like I was excited to like, you know, be there and to experience that. It was really, really great. So I got to meet Kristen Dominique, which I was hella excited about. I freaked all the way out. All in all though, I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I know it's been a little bit long, and if I'm being honest, like I'm not that great at editing. I don't know anything about like making videos or doing anything, but I fully intend to learn. I'm putting up my blog very soon, like in the next week or so you can actually get like a written review of all this stuff. You know, see the pictures, see like stuff from the booth. I'll also post like a vlog. Actually not going to be a vlog, it's just gonna be like the videos from my Snapchat. Like I snapped a lot while I was there, so you can actually just like watch that video to get an idea of like what I was talking about. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Check out my Snapchat, like it's a lot of fun. I'm a lot of fun. Check out my Instagram, which is also at Akuha. You know, leave me a comment, like, subscribe, share. I really am looking forward to actually like making more videos and sharing my life with you guys. So thank you so much for coming on this journey with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Wherever love goes, there is also misery. It's no mystery. And you and I, we got history, yeah. Wherever love flows, there is also tragedy. When we're in too deep. And you and I, we got history, yeah.